All right, everybody, welcome to the boys game here. Game number 2 of our first and only home game we're going to have until about mid-January here at the Nest. Welcome back to, of course, the Nest. We have not seen these boys since one of the most fun games I've had to call in my life, when our gentlemen knocked down the Falcons, or our Falcons knocked down Ridgeview at home last year in dramatic fashion. Got Brian with me here, who's running the stream, helping me out since Jeff's away here. And of course, Brian, you have sons on the team as well, right?
Yeah, my son Colin's on the team. He's a sophomore.
So a lot of young talent here for AC Flora, and hopefully a good basketball team. Sure you've seen a little more of this team than I have. So how are we looking this year?
You know, I think they can definitely hang with the best teams in the state, I feel like. You know, they had Ridgeview at, I think they were down 5 in the fourth. They ended up losing by, I think, maybe 15, but they can play with the best teams in the state. They hit a lot of threes, and when they're on fire, they're hot.
It's a fun team to watch when they're on fire, if you will say. I mean, we got to see all of that firsthand last year against Ridgeview, and again, it's going to be a very different team here tonight this year, with a couple of team players lost and a couple of players gained. We'll see if our Falcons can continue to make headway into this kind of weird start to the basketball season where we really haven't played a lot at home. We're kind of finding our way with, you lose Cooper Wiley, you lose all of, you know, those seniors, Jackson Gray, Neek Maxwell, and then you do get people back like Will Willard, Spence West, and a couple of new players on the team as well that are going to make an immediate impact. Go through starting lineups here as quickly as I possibly can. So for us, it's going to be Will Willard, Rob Johnson, Connor Wiley, Spence West, and Amari Smith. Has that been our starting 5 for most of the year? I hope it's a yes. Falcons coached by Ed Scott. Dutch Fort coached by Brett Jones, number 10 team in 5A Division I, 5-2 on the season. Looking for a bounce back year against Flora. They dropped both games against our Falcons last year. We blew them out here at home 88-37, then only won by 8 in Dutch Fort. Well, here we go. Falcons, Silver Foxes, game 2 here at the Nest in 2024. A quick return to the 2025 before you know it. It'll be Amari Smith doing battle with Bryson Taylor, or excuse me, Justice Bell for the jump. And here we go. Bell wins the tip, gets it out to Govern. And we'll get it underway, or excuse me, that's Bell, I think. Govern Bell's with the same, and that will be Connor Wiley getting his hand in there, deflecting it out of bounds. Stay in possession of Silver of Dutch Fork. We're going to go slower today for everyone who knows me, who I love going fast, love talking with my head, but it's been a long day, and of course, first basketball game back. I want to take it nice and easy here as Dutch Fork and AC Flora do battle here on the hardwood. Underneath, that's Taylor. Can't get the pass into Bell. Connor Wiley will go the other way with it. Into the corner, Spence West, the specialist. Spins out. Rebounded by Bell. Dutch Fork will go from left to right. They're in the all greens. Up top is Justice Bell. Him and Taylor, their 2 leading scorers. Bell tries a right wing 3. Just can't get it to fall, too short. Saving the ball is going to be Murdaugh, and it will go into the hands of Will Willard. Falcons will settle it up and get it to Will, who's wearing 2 this year. Willard providing some of the most electric moments at the Nest last year, including a couple of big-time threes. Trying to get it down low to Amari Smith. That one's too short, and now Dutch Fork will go the other way with it. Just into a minute into this ball game. Ton of fun here at the Nest, of course. A great season from the boys was cut short at Wilson last year in the playoffs. A very good Tiger team they were. All the way kicking it around, it's Govern, far corner. They'll get it up top. Murdaugh straight away 3. Pure, and Dutch Fork starts to score. Excuse me, let me get the scoring on the scoreboard. There we go. That three is too strong. Look from Rob Johnson, who's wearing 4 this year. Will now go into the hands of Dutch Fork. 3-0 lead for the Silver Foxes. Again, if you're watching from Dutch Fork, shout out, congratulations on another state championship. They beat Somerville earlier today. Long three from Govan, left wing, too strong. Amari gets the rebound, and he'll dump it off to Rob. Rob throws an errant pass to Will. It'll be Govan bringing it up, and now swung around all the way to the other side. Taylor trying to go by his man, off his foot and in the other direction. A lot of turnovers here early from both sides. Immediately checking in will be Corbin Wiley. The Dutch Fork probably miss a couple football players. They'll probably maybe come for the next game between us two. Underneath to Amari, good pass from Will, good bucket from Amari. I feel like Will's really good when he can just kind of see the floor.
Yep, he's got great court vision.
He's also a player who feeds off that crowd as well, and the student section getting loud early. Taylor stops on a dime, too strong, rebounded by AC Flora. Will, right corner. Now all the way swung around to Spence West. He missed his first, not his second. Falcons jump in front, 5-3. Quickly on the other end, Govan tries to drive it in. Taylor now right wing, goes by Spence all the way to the hoop and lays it up and in. 5-5 game here, just under halfway through the first quarter. Rob will go back to the scorer's table looking to check back in. It's one of the Wileys in the far corner, up to Will. That was Connor, number 13. Will spinning into the paint, puts it up and gets a tough jumper to fall. Will's first points here at the Nest his senior year. Gives the AC Flora the 7-5 advantage. Now going Taylor into the paint. Did it? Yes, it is. They both took a charge. Spence and Corbin Wiley both hit the deck. Spence seemed to have got the worst of that as he comes up a little gimpy. He will check out as Rob Johnson will come in. Now Spence will walk off for the athletic trainer. Hopefully it's just a stinger, but it looked like he took the brunt of that charge. Will gets the call, and he'll take it up on the right side. We'll see what the Falcons can do here. It's Corbin. Over to Amari Smith, left wing, being guarded face value by, it looks like, Bell. Willard has a charity stripe. He'll kick it over to Connor. Connor drives, baseline, up, under, can't get it to fall. Amari Smith with the rebound. Tough follow, can't. Looks like it just skipped away. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Trap there from Wiley and Amari Smith. Far court pass to Coleman. Willard will have to just eat it. Keep away from the ball. Taylor up top. Guarded by Corbin Wiley. Over to Bell on the left side. Coleman thought about a three straight away. Opted not to go with it. Now it's Govan versus Rob. Falcons looking to get in the wing column again. Up, tough shot. Govan gets it to fall. He'll talk his talk. It's 7-all. On the other side to Corbin. Now high and away pass. I don't think Shaq is catching that one.
That's tough.
Seems like you got to kind of calm down, I feel like, in the early going. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you plenty fine.
I just know it's getting kind of loud in here.
It is getting a little loud.
That's the fun thing about basketball, you know. With football, the student section's all the way, we're on top of the press box. With basketball, it's like you could, I feel like that's the most the student section impacts us on here on the broadcast.
A little bit, it echoes in here, but
that's what arenas do.
Yep.
You know? Don't hate the player, hate the game, I guess. 7-all, 3 to go here in the first quarter. Moving around up top, ends in the hand of Taylor. Govan, step back jumper. Better shot, gotta give him credit. Will all over it though. Falcons, Spence West, straight away 3. Too short, rebound comes all the way back to Murdaugh. Nine to 7 in favor of Dutch Fork. Over to the right side, it's Govan. We'll get it back up top to Coleman, who dumps it right back to Govan, who underneath. Now looking, Bell. Nice, 2 points to Flo. (11-7) in favor of Dutch Fork. Will gets a nice off-ball screen. Now he'll just spin around and give it to Spence. He gives it right back to their best ball handler. Long pass to Connor and to Rob in the corner. He drives underneath, gets blocked. That looks like Bell, and now a kick out, left wing 3 from Spence, too strong. Spence only 1 for 4 tonight from 3. Got to get going here. Of course, as Brian mentioned, we're a very good three-point team, but we got to get going with it. Govan in front of the student section. Rob connects.
I need a timeout.
Dutch Fork doubling up AC Flora here, 14-7. Will tries to drive baseline, makes something happen instead. Right wing 3 from Rob, too short. Just over a minute here to go in the first quarter. Number 10 team in 5A Division I holds the 14-7 lead.
They'll settle in. It's the first game of the year.
Oh yeah, that's always the fun thing, coming to see the second half. That's where the girls really caught their stride.
Yep.
Too strong from Bell, rebounded by Will. Spinning into the paint, tough jumper.
All right,
flows. When he gets in a groove, he's really tough to stop right there. Looked like he was just in motion. Coleman barely gets by Connor Wiley, and now almost in the back court. I'm not sure how he didn't cross. Taylor able just to keep his balance. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Up top now to Govan. Falcons gonna try to double team Coleman. It's a long court pass. And now it's like Govan far. Taylor up top, 5 seconds. Dutch Fork's gonna hold for the last shot. Kicks out Govan, long 3 straight away. Can't get it to fall too hard off the glass, and that's how the first quarter ends. 14-9 in favor of Dutch Fork. Falcons showing some life, but Dutch Fork been able to connect a little time more. I feel like, you know, it's when the shots start flowing, they're gonna really flow.
Yeah, a couple threes didn't fall. Could have used a few more inside shots, I feel like, too, but
yeah, it's hard. I feel like Cooper was our best inside presence, and it is hard trying to go from one to another.
He had a couple good rebounds and putbacks. They just didn't go.
Yeah. No, lost Cooper, kept both Connor and Corbin, and seems like they're finding their way. I feel like Connor played a little more than Corbin last year, but they're starting now to both find the rotation this year, which is going to help them.
Yeah, I've been watching the last, the preseason games, and they've got a pretty good rhythm with the, 5 starters plus 1 or 2 guys, and then they're getting some minutes from, Juice and some of the, Juice is in his warm-up jersey, but he's been playing a little bit and playing pretty well, and a couple other guys are just getting a few minutes in, but they primarily stick with those starters and then the 2 or 3 guys off the bench. But they've had a pretty good rhythm going, and they beat Lexington by 35 points, 30 points on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. They played great.
Yeah, 79-50 was the final score of that game, AC Flora. Of course, on the road at Lexington, which you've been on the road to start the season every time, so don't worry, you're not missing anything. This is the first time we've been in the game here as well. Well, Connor has it left wing, being guarded by Coleman. And now it's Taylor on Will. Rob kicks it away, back to Will, right side. Spence, far corner. Murdaugh stays on him like glue. Rob gets an overcommit, takes the J, gets it to fall. Good start for Flora.
Good shot.
Yeah, got to get Rob going. Rob's one of my favorite players to watch on the floor. Just one of those hustle, do-it-all players.
Yep.
Govan into the near corner. Step back. Too strong. Back iron. Tough rebound. Goes into the hand of Bell. He'll go through Will Willard. Get his own miss. Goes back up again,
Come on,
another
rebound.
miss. Falcons yet to grab a board.
Got a rebound.
Now it's Govan who finally finds the bottom of the bucket. Good start, Govan up to 7 already. Here to begin this second quarter. Now long right wing 3, Rob, too strong off the back iron. Trying to push the tempos, Taylor. He'll slow up behind the back and find to get out of trouble. Murdaugh right wing 3. He can't
rebound.
connect.
There we go.
Murdaugh's already hit 1. Now Falcons will almost able to connect on a beautiful pass to Wiley in the corner. Now Will, long right wing 3. Can't find the bottom of the bucket. Just feels like you got to get one of those to go, and then hopefully they start flowing.
Yeah, if the threes aren't falling, maybe try to get a couple mid-range to build some confidence.
The best player I ever saw in person play basketball was VJ Edgecombe for Long Island Lutheran. If you don't know that name, go watch a couple Baylor Bears games and you'll quickly learn it. He was having struggles from behind the arc as a long 3 on the way from Govan in the far corner. Misses, and it's going to be AC Flora ball. But he was playing at the Bash last year at Ridgeview, and one of the things, he was struggling early. Got in the paint, went to the line a couple times, and he eventually hit a dagger 3 from basically the logo. So, always my recommendation, when you can't get stuff to fall early, just head into the paint.
Yep, students are getting into it. Hopefully bring a little energy here.
Bring a little juice, pun intended.
Yep.
Will drive, pull up. Jay on the right side. His first miss of the day off the back iron. Rebounded, though, by Rob.
Go back up.
Give credit to Amari. Slide around. Spence West, 5th 3. Too short. Rebounded by Rob, who puts it up and in. Rob's got 4 this quarter. Falcons get back within 3. Bryson Taylor. He'll man the point, take it all the way. The floater rattles home.
Got to get back in transition D.
Yeah, Taylor's so quick. He was one of the players that killed us last year when we played here. Swung around to Will, far side. And now good passing, Wiley, right wing 3. Another one that's just too strong off the back iron, rebounded. Will go out of bounds, and it will go in possession of Dutch Fork. Been a fairly clean game so far, no fouls. And no timeouts used as well. Taylor will get the ball in and try to settle the troops as Rob picks him up from full court. Now Spence gonna try to trap him as he crosses half. Ball goes to Green, who can't collect. Right through his hands. The Falcons will take the ball back. Will, now his senior, he'll run the point. He was a big part of that team last year along with Cooper. Men hit the deck on the floor, nobody called. Foul, no foul, excuse me. Rob can't connect on a right wing 3, and now Dutch Fork trying to push the tempo, it's Taylor. He'll drive baseline, he'll swing it all the way to the left wing. It looks like Govan will drive all the way, up under, good reverse layup.
Well, the good news is we're down 7 and nothing has fallen.
Correct. We're not playing our best basketball and still very much in this ball game early.
Yep.
Will, pump fake, goes around a man, puts up a floater in the paint. I don't think he wanted to. Looked like he wanted to pass, but got caught in the air. That'll be the first foul this game on Rob.
Couple shots fall, we're right back in it.
That's what it feels like. I looked like Will wanted to pass, but pass lane got taken away as of late, so we had to put up a half-hearted shot.
Yep.
My dad always drill it into me when I was playing. I was never a good basketball player, don't get me wrong, but he would always drill it into me. He's like, never get caught in midair, or else you're going to pay the price.
Pick up your dribble.
Yes. Never pick up your dribble unless you got someone near. Bell will pass it cross court. Govan, long corner 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded. Looked like Wiley. Now Rob Johnson left wing. Picked up his dribble pass. It's going to be Wiley. Nobody on him. Connor just can't finish it. And now Amari, good hand, steals it. Connor will dribble it out. Rob Johnson, straightaway 3. 2 strong arrows out. Falcons cannot get anything to fall here. Spinning into the paint, Govan, too strong again. No foul call. Looks like he wanted one. As Will Willard collects now all the way. Corbett driving in. Underneath pass to Amari, who just can't get his handle on it. Falcons got to calm down and find their rhythm. Murdaugh will check back in. Coleman, or excuse me, not Coleman. That will be Chico Riley. I think it's how you say his first name, but checks in as quickly as he checks out. Taylor runs into trouble. He's in the backcourt. Long court pass right into the student section. I don't think they're in play.
No.
So after the inerrant pass and a great trap from the Falcons, trapped them in the backcourt. Taylor had nowhere to go, and now Will run point. Rob Johnson near wing. Swing it all the way around to Will. Guarded by Taylor. Will's trying to find any passing lane. Instead, he spins into the lane, trying to drive. Runs into traffic. Nice cut from Amari, up and under. No good. Bell with a nice rejection.
Man, nothing falling.
We just can't get a play. And timeout call from Dutch Fork. Coach Brett Jones will like to talk it over with 2:54 to go here in the first half. A very slow quarter, it feels like, from both sides. However, so far it's been a 13-6 run that Dutch Fork's been on currently. All right, we are back here. 2:54 to go here in the first half. Low scoring affair, unlike the girls' game. This was the score, I think, of the girls' game at the end of the first quarter. The boys, I think the girls had 40 combined points in the first quarter in their game. The Falcons and the Silver Foxes and the boys have 33. We're barely closing in on the end of the first half. Trying to find my words. They aren't coming through. Taylor running point, spinning pass right into the hands of Wiley. He'll run the break. It's 2-on-2, slow up to Will, and now Will will settle the troops down. Now past Rob Johnson. Nice two. Falcons needed one to fall. They get Rob Johnson to do it, and he's up to 6. 15-20 game. Falcons trying to run the press. Dutch Fork does break it. They'll pass around, finally get it in the hand of their ball maker, Taylor. Bell, the 6'6" center. Drives, now kicks out last second. 3 ball on the way, just off the mark. Looked like it was Gardner who put it up on that far side. Now the Falcons will have it. Connor Wiley up top. Looking to find a cutting Will. Instead, he dumps it over to Spence in that far corner. Spence dribbles it around. Rob Johnson off the screen. The 3 connects. Rob Johnson has 9 points this quarter. And the Falcons back within 2. It's 20-8. 5-0 run quick.
He can shoot it.
I remember that last game against Ridgeview last year. He was one of the men, played late. Nice play from Taylor, though.
Yeah, I think he had about 5 straight in that game.
It was something around there. He had a very good beginning of the fourth quarter, if I remember correctly. I hope so. It's on my resume reel. It's one of the games I used to get within the Bulletfish last summer. Now pass to Will. Spence in air, and Govin jumps it, but Will does a nice job recovering, and now tries to push the tempo. Spence takes a dribble inside the paint. 2. He doesn't put those up often, but he's off the mark again. Rebounded far. Looks like it was Gardner who grabbed the board, and now Govin on that right side. Double team from AC Flora. Long pass over. Murdaugh right in front of the student section. Off.
Oh, got a rebound.
Bell grabs the board, puts up a 2. Does not get the end one, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Box out.
Yeah, it's fortunately.
Extra possessions kill you.
Falcons doing a great job of rebounding there in the middle of the second quarter, but They have no answer for the big 6'6" power forward who gets his first free throw to fall.
Yeah, hanging in, down 5, get a little rhythm, start hitting some shots.
Back-to-back free throws go to Bell. It's a 6-point lead for Dutch Fork, under a minute to go here in the first half.
They're getting good looks, they're just not going down.
Story of the game, it feels like. Falcons, another good look inside the paint. Will gets this one to fall. Right on cue. 20-24 game. Dutch Fork, they've been in the lead pretty much the whole game. Now last underneath. Looking over now. Gonna be Gardner up top to Govin. Long 3 on the way, too strong off the back iron. Good rebound from Will. Pushing the tempo left side, slowing up. Tries to find, now swings it over to Rob. Right wing 3, bunny.
They can heat up quick.
Rob has double figures, he's up to 12 here, all in the second quarter, and the Falcons cut the lead to 1. Their quick 5-0 run. Govern behind the back. He kicks it off his foot with 3 seconds left. AC Flora will get the final shot here at the half.
Might see a Christian Leitner throw here.
I would love the throw to Rob. Will comes up and takes the quick shuffle.
Nope.
Instead, they throw to Rob, the right side. He'll throw up the half-court heave. Just a bit off the mark. And the Falcons go into the break trailing by 1. A great end to that second quarter. Feels like AC Flora's got a little momentum going into halftime.
Rob made one from 3/4 court against Lexington.
Really? Gosh, what I would do. We'd love to go to those games. Unfortunately, just the schedule doesn't work out, I feel like. Hopefully get to go to a couple away games this year. Basketball is probably the hardest one to go to away games with, just because it's the weirdest with connection and everything, since Starlink funds apparently need to see the sky. I didn't learn that till earlier today.
Yeah, Lexington's not close. Took about 30, 45 minutes to get out there.
Yeah, it feels like all our opponents aren't close with this new region. We'll really feel the effects when it comes now to the football. It's not as bad because you only play like half of them home, half of them away.
Yep.
Now, when you go home and home with every team, it's going to be a little longer trips for everybody.
We'll be getting home at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's all right. I remember my fun story. I'm from the upstate, and I played baseball at Brazier. Went to like Blacksburg, Landrum. Those were all really long drives where you just wanted to sleep on the bus back home.
Yeah, I guess there's just not enough 4A teams in the Midlands here to...
There is, but the problem is so simple. I think we went over the football. I don't know. I'm assuming most of y'all watching football, but with basically with all the realignment, there's a lot of teams in the Columbia area. There's not a lot outside of the Columbia area. So theoretically,
they got to pull from
the
Columbia area to match up with the others.
Basically, half the Columbia teams are in one region, half of them are in the other. Is basically what happens.
Yeah.
So like, you could get a whole thing with Airport.
Is Airport 4A?
Airport's 4A. And a quick shout out now, of course, coming onto the court, the state champion golf team from last year. Knew they're getting recognized, but talking about regions, it's not as cool. The 4A state champions in golf last year.
Yeah, these guys can play.
They were good. If I could play golf as half as good as they would, I'd be a lot more. I'd love to go out more.
No doubt. I played golf in high school, but I was not at the level these kids are.
Correct.
What is it, pajama theme?
I think so.
We got a Winnie the Pooh over there on the right.
I didn't see that. That's good. I like that. There comes the rest of the golf team. Trickling in late and getting their awards.
Several of these guys are going to be playing in college.
Yeah, I think Jeff and I talked one time about doing golf, and it would just be too hard.
Yeah, it's tough. You can follow one or two guys.
That's basically what we said.
Yeah, I know Coleman's going to Coastal, I think.
Really?
Yeah, and then they've got maybe a Kentucky. I forget.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's some
One of my friends,
Division I players out there.
I had a couple. One of my friends go to Upstate and one go to PC, so they were always in tune with what was going on in golf in the state.
Yeah, I think last year they had one of the guys went to Illinois. Is that
Really? Huh. I have no idea how good the golf programs are around this area, so.
Well, I think Flora's won
I meant like
more state titles in golf than any other sport.
Yes. Again, congratulations to the 2023 golf team looking to go back-to-back this season. Again, girls are in the fall, boys will start up in the spring, which is right around the corner, I feel like. You blink and you miss it, and
Yep.
all of a sudden we're almost in 2025.
Baseball season be here soon.
I love baseball season. Especially with the Falcon team we're going to be bringing back this year. It's going to be a fun team to watch.
Yeah, they should have some pretty good pitching.
Good pitching.
Should be a pretty good team.
Good pitching. You lose Rentz, you lose Evan, but you keep Charlie, you keep Roper, you keep pretty much the whole infield.
Yep,
And
Sam McCutcheon.
Sam will be good. Sparky will be good.
Yeah,
Luke will come out of the pen. So
Yep.
should be a ton of fun this year. Hopefully, make a deep run in the playoffs. Feels like we've got uprooted early in the playoffs the last 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know how that region change impacts baseball. It'd be interesting to see how they.
About this, I mean, well, we had a really weak region of
Lancaster's a
baseball.
pretty good baseball team, don't they?
I think Camden's the best we're going to face.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote. They don't really.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they don't really do much preseason stuff on baseball until around like second semester.
Yeah.
So I'll start seeing a lot of prediction posts and see what other team is, because obviously I know what we're doing, but I unfortunately don't follow. Sorry for the music. Don't follow Flora. Don't follow Camden or Lancaster as much as I do with Flora.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. And of course, a good lacrosse team hopefully coming back.
Yeah, the lacrosse team's really good.
Had a good run last year in the playoffs.
Jeff coaches lacrosse, doesn't he?
Jeff coaches B team lacrosse.
Yeah.
Jeff and his lacrosse go together. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like you can't miss them.
I grew up in New Jersey, and lacrosse was the biggest sport at our high school. We'd
Which is
have
weird.
500 people come watch the lacrosse game, and 200 come watch the football game.
That's just so
We had
wild.
kids that went to about 4 or 5 kids in my class went to play for UVA and Hopkins and Syracuse and Duke. If you remember the Duke lacrosse
Oh yeah,
scandal, 2 of those kids went to my high school.
really?
Yeah.
That's wild. I remember lacrosse wasn't that. It's not that big in South Carolina, unfortunately. Just
Yeah.
No one cares.
This is back in the 90s, so I mean, when they probably didn't even have lacrosse in the 90s here.
no. I didn't know we had a high school lacrosse. Well, my school didn't. I was a small 2A school, but I didn't know schools have lacrosse until I met some kids that played lacrosse for Malden High School.
Yeah, it's a fun sport. Fun sport. Very physical.
Jeff got me into it last year. I had to call the games.
It's fast. It's a little bit like hockey.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think I could ever do hockey. I talk fast, but I mean,
Yeah.
hockey's not my forte.
Need to find the rhythm out here in the warm-ups.
I know.
Only down 1.
A lot of basketball to be played, and hopefully we keep some of that momentum we had at the end of that first half.
Yep.
let the games begin. Falcons trail by 1 after half, scoring 5 straight unanswered to end the first half. We'll see if AC Flora can continue that streak and try to get back into this game. It's been really kind of taken by Rob and Will so far. Combined 19 of the 23 points that we have.
He gets Spence hot.
Yes. Spence hit his second 3, has not hit since. He's been off the mark a couple times, and I feel like you got to get Will. I feel like Will's got to be a little more aggressive. I feel like he goes into phases where he's really aggressive and then slows it down a lot. He's at his best when he's pushing the tempo and seeing the floor. Hard combination to pull off, but he does it very, really well.
Yeah, I feel like Will does a pretty good job of knowing when to push it. When the shots aren't falling, he tries to get inside.
Yeah, he's not overly aggressive. I will give him that. Well, here we go. Dutch fork up again, going right to left, and all greens, and we'll see what we got here. Falcons trying to go to 4-3. Dutch fork 5-2, looking to get one more in the win column. Underneath, Bell fade away, way too long, air ball. Rob collects, Will takes it up. He'll stop, he'll put up a 3, left wing, just too strong. Rebound to the Amari, up and good.
Great rebound.
Tough shot from Amari Smith. He gets on the scoreboard. Falcons up by 1. Taylor almost in trouble, gets it over to Bell. He'll give it right back to Taylor. Those 2 are the leading scorers. Bell has been held in check, only 4 points. Taylor has 8. Let's swing it over, long pass to Govin. Now into the near corner to Taylor. Govin trying to come off the screen. Instead, it'll go all the way around to Bell. Bell tries to drive right side on Will. Kicks it out. Now all the way left corner 3. Too strong. Govin can't make it. Rebound underneath by Wiley. It's good. Connor Riley, a tough board, and now the Falcons push the pace the other way. Spence opts not to take a 3 here in the third. Instead, he swings it around to Rob. Backdoor cut. Just took a step with it. I thought it was good, but apparently I was wrong. Falcons up 25-24 here, a minute in to go. Second half, Spence West, nice steal, trying to get it to Murdahl. Now pass up, Connor, layup up and 1. Spence stole it, Connor finishes it. Falcons looking for a 3-point play with 1 at the line. Connor, Rainbow, too strong.
Yeah,
good rebound
Amari.
from Amari. He gets blocked though underneath. Now he'll pass out to Will. Falcons get an extra chance. It's gonna be swung all the way. Yeah, you gotta calm down. I think Will did a good job trying to calm down, and then ball got moved quickly. Rob, left wing 3, connects!
Yeah, Robbie got knocked down too.
5-point possession, and the Falcons push the lead to 6. It's 30-24. And now a trap long throw. Spence West picks it off like a center fielder. Gets it over to Connor. He drives right baseline, gets underneath, puts it up against Coleman. Can't get it to fall, and Amari just can't grab the board.
Just didn't get the bounce there.
No, but good pressure on the defensive side. We didn't see that intensity really in the first half, but all of a sudden AC Flora on a 12-0 run here since the end of that first half, and Juice will come in for the first time.
7-0 since the start of the second, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
7-0 and then
5 on that.
5-0 at the end of the half.
Yep.
Taylor trapped in the far corner, tries to split the double team. He gets it to Murdahl, pushes it up to Govin, just will break the press in time. Bell tries to drive baseline, goes up under, gets fouled. I think that's on number 33. That will be the first one on Juice. Bell went 2 for 2 at the line last quarter. Trying to get Dutch Fork on the scoreboard here in this third quarter. First one falls for Bell. Bell puts it up, he gets both in the fall. Dutch Fork has their first points here in the third quarter. They trail 30-26. Falcons going from left to right. It's Connor. We'll hand it over to Will. Will runs left side. Rob Johnson right in front of the student section. 3-ball. Can't get it to fall. Good rebound from Spence. He's looked excellent tonight so far in all the off-ball extremities. Connor, off-ball motion. Will falls down, gets up, no call. He now has at the volleyball line. Working against Taylor. Spins it underneath. What a find to Connor underneath. It's good. Ball court vision at 100.
Thread the needle there.
That was beautiful. And Taylor gets poked. It's out of bounds. AC Flora ball. Connor Wiley with the poke. And all of a sudden, Dutch Fork on their heels. Timeout. Silver Foxes. Well, it's been a very good quarter for the Falcons so far. 32-26 lead, and I think you're right. I think it's one of those shots got fouled, and then it just started going.
To be honest, this is the team that I saw the last, 3 or 4 games. They had a few, rough quarters, but they've been playing pretty well.
I mean, like every team has a rough quarter or two. I mean, nature of the game.
Well, and you just don't see them miss as many shots as they missed in the first quarter. They're a much better shooting team than that.
Yeah, well, it's coming home, first game after playing 6 on the road. You played, 3 in the last 4 days, so.
A little nervous in front of the pajama party.
Hey, they're comfortable and warm. You can't really ask for much more, right?
Yep.
Dutch Fork will return. AC Flora has it on the far away sideline. It'll be Connor Wiley inbounding. Will comes and gets it. He'll dribble over to the logo. Now Spence, he'll pass it up to Juice. First time Juice has touched the ball today. Cuts to the left side.
Yeah, Juice.
And good. Student section erupts. It's an 8-point lead.
Nice cut.
Good backdoor cut. Another good trap. It's Govan right in front of the Flora bench. He has to throw it up to no man's land. Bell can't get it. The press is working to perfection. Connor, Spence, and Will all attributing to turnovers. An 18-2 run here for AC Flora. It's been the story of what's going on. 16-2 run rather, but it's been the story of the end of the first half and the beginning of the second. AC Flora in firm control. Running their offense, looking. Nice pass underneath. Connor, though, just couldn't grab it.
Lost the handle.
Good pass, got a little, I think he tried to put it up a little too quickly. So if the full court press comes into effect, they get to their best ball handler, Taylor. Now Connor comes, helps, and traps, but he gets it to Govan up top. 3-on-2. Murdaugh, near corner 3. Short. Misses. Will grabs it. Will, crossover. Kicks it over, near corner 3, Spence West connects. Falcons push it to double digits for the first time today. 37-26. Bell, left side, dribbles it in. Pushes the tempo into the paint, too strong, grabs his own board, but Juice grabs the next rebound. Loses the ball, and it's gonna last touch Juice.
No way.
I think the Flora players are trying to plead their case as well.
Yeah, they got that wrong.
As I told Jeff in the girls' game, the only time I see a call change is when people threw stuff on the field. So
yeah, it happens, but they got that wrong.
I agree. Juice will come out. Corbin Wiley will come back in for
Juice
Rob.
with a couple of really good minutes there.
He did. Other than his one foul, he's played very, very well. Amari Smith also checks back in for Juice as Rob hits the bench. Bell underneath. Now he loses the handle.
Amari.
Almost like he was trying to do a cool little soccer pass with how low he kept that.
Yep.
I believe it's the soccer to Brandon Templeton who's doing a great job over there. Now crossing over, it's Connor to Corbin. Corbin dribbling in underneath to Amari. who kicks it to Spence. Thought about hitting a three, and now swinging all the way around to Connor Wiley on the right wing. Working against Bell, who tries to get baseline, gets underneath, and finds the bucket.
What a shot.
Behind the basket, he gets it to fall. This is all Falcons here in the third quarter.
Pretty good touch there.
That was impressive. Will tried to go for the pick, and Will didn't. Who's the foul on? I say it's a foul on Connor Wiley, excuse me. Another foul for AC Flora. Didn't see it personally, but
yeah,
not my call. Laying it to Murdon, near corner, underneath to Justice Bell, who goes up strong, and the and one over Amari Smith. He'll get a chance for the three-point play at the line. Checking back into the game, Anderson Bean. He replaces Chico O'Reilly, the center. Falcons up 11, 39-28 here in the third quarter, 3:18 to go. It's been all AC Flora. Bell completes the three-point play. He's up to 9, and Dutch Fork gets it down to 10. They've had a rough go with it so far here in this third quarter. Now they're going to press full court, one of the few chances we've seen them do it. Connor Wiley will dribble it up against Bell. Will come and retrieve the ball right at the Falcon. He scans the floor, and now he puts his plan into motion. Gets it to Connor. Left side, dribbles it over to the right side. Corbin Wiley, a three, nothing but nylon.
Corbin's been shooting it really well.
Yes, he has. First bucket he gets to fall tonight. Now pass up top, all the way to the far side. They'll swing it around, and now Govan, left wing three. Banks it, no.
Way off.
And it's going to stay in possession of Dutch Fork. Rob Johnson will go check back in. He'll relieve Connor Wiley. He's put some valuable minutes here tonight. Corbin just splashed the nylon with a three, and now we'll see if AC Flora can continue to hold their own on defense. Bell works against Spence, spinning inside and one. Foul go against Amari Smith. They'll try to take it, but Bell's now in double figures. He'll look to complete the three-point play yet again. He has 8 points this quarter, looking for 9.
They're hanging around.
They are.
Down 11, down 10.
So the girls were doing all day for us. Dutch Fork will push the lead a little farther, and then we get right back. That's what it seems like Dutch Fork's trying to do here at least. They've drawn back within at 10, but again, AC Flora a dominant third quarter. It's been all one-sided, which is what you love to see. Libby Spence at the top. Kicks it over to Rob. Will got ran through, one of the foul, no call. Taylor tries to come and steal it, and he'll tiptoe the line to do it. Bryson Taylor looking over to the left side. Three ball on the way from Green. Off the mark, rebounded by Rob into the hands of Will. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Falcons lead at 42-32 here at home. Connor drives, kicks it out to Rob. Now up top to Corbin.
One more.
Swing it to Spence. Right wing three. Just rolls out. Spence has not found it, but I love it. Good shooters never let up. Taylor now getting doubled by Wiley and Willard over here. They'll throw it up top, and on cue, Falcon ball. You have a better angle than I do on that one. I am sitting down a bit too short to see it. Usually a bit short either way, but the camera does help.
Will not happy about coming out, but
no, well, Will needs
they need a breather every now and then.
I mean, he's not LeBron James. Oh, must have tripped.
Yep,
now left wing three, Rob. Too strong, Bell. Throws it up to Taylor, one-on-one. Gonna do battle, spinning into the paint. They're gonna call it a walk. All right, this will have to help me out. Who's 0?
That's Kendall Bird.
Okay.
He's a phenomenal football player.
Yes, so I know Kendall very, very well.
Super athletic, great basketball player too.
Yeah, no, I know Kendall. They just numbers don't match up on max prep.
Yes, he's a junior, I think.
He is. Junior on the football team, over 1,000 yards this season. Very, very good. A lot of fun to watch.
Most of these guys are, the players are seniors.
Yes.
Except for Kendall and Juice and...
There's a couple of Juice.
And the guys that are not getting a lot of minutes.
Yes, correct. I think Connor's a junior.
Is Connor a junior?
I think Connor's a junior, yes.
Connor's a junior.
And then Corbin's a senior. Amari's a senior. Spence is a senior. Rob's a senior. Will's a senior.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no,
that's good. There's just a couple juniors then.
Yeah, no, they have number 0 on the max prep is Josh Davis. I know that's not true because Josh is currently.
Yeah, I think Josh is on the end of the bench.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on the basketball team, but called timeout. Coach
he's
Smith,
had an ACL injury.
Yes. The one game I didn't go to that I could have called happened to have an ACL injury over in the.
Yeah, he's a heck of an athlete.
Very, very good. He was a ton of fun to watch in the one game I saw him, but of course. Quick timeout there from the Falcons. We'll blow it back into play almost as quickly as we called a timeout. I think Josh played pretty much a game and a half. He had the walk-off touchdown in the Sportsorama. I do remember that. Well, AC Flora holding that 10-point lead. No one scored in the last couple minutes. We'll see if that changes here as the third quarter winds down. It's Corbin who will run the point. Looking over left side to Kendall. Dribbled up top to Spence. Couple Falcons in the same area. Now they'll disperse. Now up top, Rob Johnson, long 2 on the way. They counted a 3 though. Falcons will take it. Push the lead back up to 13, and Rob inching closer to 20. He's 18.
He's got to be shooting in the upper 40% from 3 this year.
He's looking good. Almost great pass from Kendall, but it'll stay. Kendall playing his DB position sometimes, and he almost stole that one from Green. Amari will come in. He'll relieve Spence. Falcons getting some breather here, up double digits. Trying to keep their players, if they need them, for that fourth quarter. Green will pass it into Govan on that far wing. They're going from right to left, trailing by 13, the Silver Foxes against AC Flora. Passing it around, it's Taylor. Trying to work his magic against Wiley. Dribbling it left side, now goes to the baseline, and a foul.
That's a good defense.
Corbin Wiley. I agree, but I don't make the calls.
Got a little touch, but.
And now Juice gonna have to come back in, I think, we're gonna actually bring Connor out. And just switching out players here as there's only 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bell will get it into the paint, working on Smith. Goes up, blocked by Amari Smith. Great reaction, and now Flora can hold for the last shot. They're under 10 to go. Corbin Wiley, a 4-3. Rob Johnson puts up the left wing 3, too strong, and that will do it.
I thought he got
I thought they fouled
there,
Rob a couple times. I would agree. But I mean, heck of a third quarter for AC Flora. Complete and utter domination. 19-8 was what the Falcons won that third quarter by. If you want to do the math, that's 24-8 runs since the end of the first half.
Once they get hot.
And that's going to be good. We have a tough region again this year. Camden coming in hot. Of course, South Point good at what feels like everything at this point.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the Ridgeview played Monrovia Prep last night. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard they lost, right?
Yeah, that's that well. Eli Ellis kid that's coming to Carolina.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but it sounds like he had about 28 points. And, Ridgeview's a good team.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they won by, but I think they were up pretty big at the half.
Ridgeview, for those who forgot, Ridgeview pretty much kept most of their players from last year, and they won state last year.
Yeah,
so,
they've got, 2 or 3 Division I-ish
Corey Corbett.
Yeah, Corey and Yale and
yep.
DJ.
There's a lot of
4
them,
or 5 guys that are Talon, good players.
Yeah, I was able to see their court in the Bash last year. I got to call a couple games there for the EYBL Nike EYBL Scholastic.
Yeah.
It's a mouthful, but
that Eli Ellis kid, he looks different.
That's what you got to hope for. That's what all AC.
He's full of confidence, that's for sure.
I think my uncle had a very long conversation about that one time about how you knew, he's like, you got to have confidence coming into college. Because I was wondering why Quinn Ewers transferred when he didn't get the starting job over C.J. Stroud. Well, I'm talking Connor Riley continues to produce. Falcons go up by 15 here beginning in the fourth quarter. And a good trap again. Long court pass this time. Taken in. It'll be up under for Green, who just rolls the layup in. It'll be good. Green with his first bucket here tonight. They trail by 13 yet again. Rob has it at the volleyball line. Now a pass to Will, swings it. He'll take a long J. Just too strong off the mark. Good rebound from Dutch Fork. They're taking it the other way, but they'll slow the tempo down. Taylor to Bell, back to Govan. Bell now working inside, takes a jumper at the charity stripe and he airballs it. If you didn't believe me, the student section's backing my point.
Yeah, they're on that.
That's their favorite chant to chant, obviously. It's always fun to chant an air ball. Coleman will check in as Govan will take a breather here to begin this fourth quarter. Will's back on the floor along with Connor, Rob, Amari, and Spence after they had breathers to end the third quarter. A lot of pushing and shoving underneath, no foul. Will's got it right wing, outside the perimeter. Now Spence off an off-ball screen, straight away three. It just rims out. Amari Smith grabs the board, but a good block from Bell, and it's taken in by Coleman. Long three from Taylor, left wing, air ball.
Not a good shot.
No, I think you just thought he had a chance. Pull-up jumper on fast break, just can't get it to go. It feels like everything's in and out for AC Flora. Taylor will push it. Euros into the paint, short, another air ball, but Bell grabs the board and gets another and one attempt. Goodness.
Don't need to put him on the line.
No. That foul goes against Rob. It's his second. As you said, Dutch Fork just hanging around. Yeah.
That was old.
Yes. I realize that, unfortunately, end of the third quarter.
I appreciate you doing the score.
Of course.
Camera's enough for me.
It's all good. I'm trying to work my way back into basketball. It's definitely different from football, especially when you take a month off. Bell could not get the A1 to go, so Falcons grab the board, and after a couple of risky passes, they do eventually get into the front court. Falcons trying to mix and match all the way. Rob gets it up top, Kendall. He'll drive left side, puts the brakes on. Now all the way swung into the near corner to Spence, back up to Will. Being guarded by Taylor, 5:30 to go. Spence, near corner, now Kendall, right wing, drives into the paint. Will, far corner, nobody on him.
Wide open.
Off. Spence West, though, grabs the board. Will,
time.
back to Spence, left wing. He will not shoot. I like the idea. Will trying to work some off-ball screens. He has to go up top and get it. Can't get into the paint. Swings it over to Kendall. Drives left side, puts his body and takes a charge. Is Govan.
Oh, no.
Looks like he set up late, but they do give him the benefit of the doubt. Dutch Fork will pass it down to their own basket. Down by 11. Again, it's been all AC Flora here so far. Now they do break the press. Bell, left side, takes it hard into the paint and gets it to drop. Dutch Fork cuts it down to single digits.
All right.
Bell's up to 16, quietly surging here in the second half, where he has 14 of his 16 points.
Just stay focused here. We're down up 9.
Don't get lackadaisical, and that's a lackadaisical pass. Looking for Amari underneath, picked off by Bell. Dutch Fork has a chance to get into this lead even a little more. Taylor. Govan, left side. Stops on a dime, free throw jumper. Rattles out, Will grabs the board. Will calling the play into motion. as Taylor has picked him up the whole way. Now Rob, right side, being smothered by Coleman.
Hand checks.
Will, right gonna work off his screen from Spence. Gets into Murdoch, but he has to let it up to Rob, who's being again smothered by Coleman, and now they call a foul. Coleman was all over him. And now they do blow the whistle.
It's getting a little scrappy out there.
It is. Dutch Fork trying to go 3-0 on the day. They're 2-0 with the state championship in tow. Falcons trying to give them their only loss. Connor checks back in. Amari goes to the bench. Over the shoulder throw to Will in the backcourt. Taylor not giving him an inch of separation. Corbin Wiley on the right wing. Now passed all the way around to Spence West to Will Willard left wing. Passes back up to Rob. Again, smothered by Coleman. Off-ball screen into Murdoch. Now Corbin in the near corner with Govan on him. Falcons have yet to crack the perimeter here in this possession. Just passing it around. They've done a successful job of wasting the clock, though. We're under halfway to go here in this ball game. Falcons up by 11. No shot clock in high school, so no complaints there. Almost a pick. Spence grabs it, steps in, three. Two strong arrows out, but rebounded by Rob, and Falcons will take the time to calm themselves down. Now it's Connor near side in the wing. Rob left wing, drives, now kicks it out. Corbin, long three on the way, left wing, just misses out.
Oh, yeah,
Spence West, though, grabs the rebound, and all of a sudden the Falcon boards have come to play. Falcons have wasted over a minute and a half on this possession. We're under 3 to go. Will falling down. Rob Johnson near corner three. Just rattles away. Dutch Fork finally grabs the board as they'll take it from right to left on the break. Taylor up and under. Layup drops. And timeout, Coach Scott.
Wasting no time on offense over there.
No, they pushed the tempo and they got it to fall. Just like that, a 7-point game with 2:48 to go. They are not going away yet, are they? This has been a quick game, all things considered.
Yeah, not a lot of stoppages, not a lot of fouls. I mean, how many fouls have there been?
This quarter in the game, really. I think it's
really not many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Flora and about 2 for Dutch Fork. If I wrote down, I missed a lot of the first quarter because I forgot. It's an adjustment doing the scoring myself, and then making sure I remember people's names.
Yeah, some of these games they've been getting into the bonus, 5 1/4.
Oh yeah. They get up there quickly too. You'll kind of blink and you'll miss it, and all of a sudden they'll be in the bonus. Curious about if Irma is. Of course, right now South Point currently up 21-7 in the state championship for 4A against South Florence. Right now, though, we turn to action, and Rob underneath loses it, but it's going to be out off of Coleman. Falcons catch a break there as they'll get to reset under their own basket. .246 to go in the game. Falcons up by 7. Will running a route like a wide receiver, catches in stride, goes coast to coast, can't get the layup. Good defense from Green, and now pushing the tempos, Dutch Fork. Pass right wing, long three on the way from Govan, rims out. Taken in by Bell, though, underneath, and a foul called on Wiley. Gonna be Connor's second.
Got their arms hooked together. I don't know that was intentional. I think they just
I don't think it usually
got tied up a little bit.
.230 to go. Falcons up by 7. Dutch Fork inbounding under their own basket. Govan will take it into that far corner. Now up top to Taylor. Working on Spence West. Gives it to Bell. Smith face guarding. One back around to Taylor. Goes right by Spence into the baseline. He'll get fouled. The basket doesn't go, but he'll shoot 2 at the line. All of a sudden, Falcons 4 fouls in the quarter, back to back.
I don't need them scoring points with the Clock stopped.
No, we do not. Dutch Fork never giving up, kind of like our girls did. Just chipped away, and so far they're close. Taylor will get 2. First one is pure. Taylor, the second Silver Fox in the double figures today. He connects in the second. It's a 5-point game. Taylor has 12. Will trying to break the press. He'll dump it over to Connor, excuse me. He'll get past half court. Falcons trying to run the offense. Nothing going so far. Again, they just cannot break into the perimeter. Dutch Fork keeping them behind three-point land. Will tries to drive, spins away from traffic to Rob on that far wing. Falcons trying to drain as much clock as possible. It's 1:50 to go in the game, up by 5.
They just look a little rattled right now.
I know, they look very conservative. Feels like they're not trying to drive at all. They're just trying to find a pass, and they just can't. Amari, now backdoor pass, Spence West,
Wow.
foul, just can't complete it. But he will get a chance to go to the line and shoot 2.
Heck of a pass.
Great pass, and Spence, I think if Spence is like maybe a half step from where he was, that was a 3-point play.
Yep.
Dutch Fork quietly on an 8-0 run here. Falcons trying to nullify it. Spence, first free throw drops.
Spence a pretty good shooter from the line here, so hopefully we get 2 here.
Yeah, Spence is a great spot-up shooter. Hasn't had his way with some 3-point land tonight, but when he gets going, if he hit about half the threes he shot tonight, maybe even a third, very different ball game.
Yeah.
Instead, he'll put his second of 2. That one rims out. Stays that 6-point game, and Taylor pushes the pace. Spence tries to get in front of him, but Taylor goes right by him into the lane and shoots an air ball floater. Now Will's trapped, trying to hit someone off, and timeout call from Coach Scott.
Smart timeout.
Very, very smart timeout from Coach Scott. Dutch Fork is wanting a foul as Taylor hit the deck, but none
Will
called.
got the pinch there.
Yeah, I think Will kind of got lost for a second, allowed Dutch Fork to converge, and could have ended up a lot worse than it was. We won't complain.
Yeah, we don't need any turnovers with 1:23 left.
No, we do not. Try to keep them as much as an arm length away, but give Dutch Fork credit. They've been down as many as 15, and they've clawed back within 6.
We need to finish this one out.
Yeah, we play Dutch Fork again next Tuesday, I believe, at their place. So back-to-back games against the Silver Foxes before we get towards Christmas break. And after Dutch Fork, we don't play another game until region play. At least that's what that says. Under their own basket, and an offensive foul from Rob Johnson.
I think he kind of flopped there, but good sales pitch.
This is an offensive foul. That should put them in the bonus, I believe. Riley will check back in. Murdaugh goes to the bench, and now Smith will come to the table. And he will relieve Spence of his duties. This is more of a move to keep Coleman Riley, the 6'5" center, from getting the ball and just trying to put it straight up, and he does a good job of that. Dutch Fork takes out of the perimeter, tries for a backdoor pass, and a foul called. Connor Wiley, I don't know about that one. I think,
man, that's going to put him on the line.
It is try to get it to Bell. That is Connor's 3rd foul. It's the 6th foul for AC Flora this quarter. And with 1:18 to go, Dutch Fork has a chance to cut this to a 4-point lead, with Bell up at the line for what seems to be the 4th time tonight. Well, he misses the first. Air mailed it looks like, hit the back iron. (48-42). He misses them both off the back iron. I guess ball don't lie. Falcons now have it.
Big misses.
They were. You needed. If you're Dutch Fork trying to pull this comeback, you need both of those. Instead, you get none of them. And now AC Flora has a chance and a foul.
Foul will, too.
Yeah, well, not in the bonus yet, so
Right.
it doesn't matter. It's the first one on, the second one, excuse me, on Coleman. I lied.
Still got 2 to burn.
Yeah,
1 to burn, I guess.
If you're looking to reset, it's not a bad idea. And Will wasn't expecting the foul either, I promise you that. She's calling a play over there. We'll give it to Corbin in the backcourt. He immediately gets double teamed. He tries to split, and there's another foul. It's going to be a blocking foul on either Bell or Taylor. I'm not sure which one they're going to call it on. Probably Taylor, if I had to guess. And no, it's on Bell. That's why I don't guess. So Falcons will take it into the far sideline. See if we try to get the Corbin in the backcourt again. It's time to get to Will in the backcourt. Immediate trap, and Coleman. Another quick foul. I don't think he meant to foul there.
Why did they do that?
I don't think he meant to, actually. I think he was just trying to play defense and got a little too handsy. That'll put AC Flora at the line, yeah. Wasted probably about 5 seconds of game time and 3 fouls later.
Seems a little early to be fouling intentionally.
I think the first one definitely was. I don't know about the second. I don't think the second one was. I don't think the third one was, but no complaints. Will's going to take 2 at the line. He has 6 points so far, looking for more. Connects on the first. Mari Smith comes out, as well does Riley, excuse me. 64 seconds left to go. Falcons with a 7-point lead, make it 8. Will knocks down both.
Oh. 2 misses, 2 makes.
We'll take it. It's a 50 to 42 point lead. A 4-point swing. Dutch Fork will take it out into their own basket. Flora not going to press. Well, they are pressing, but not trapping like they did at the middle of this game. Dutch Fork taking some valuable seconds off the clock here. Have not come up with a shot. Waste over 10 seconds. Now Bell drives and rattles one home.
Kick and
cut the
play.
lead. No, I mean,
Yes.
we'll take that. Bell will hit another 2. He's up to 18 points. And all of a sudden, AC Flora's got a really big chance to ice away this ball game. Music in the stadium, music in the headset. Quick timeout. Come back to the music to hopefully quiet down here in a second. Falcons lead at 50 to 44 after what looked to be a nice couple of time waster there from AC Flora as they drew 3 quick fouls. They'll get into Will Willard. Back to Connor. Connor splits the double team and he'll get fouled there by Coleman again. Or no, excuse me, not Coleman, I lied. That's Bean. That should put AC Flora at the line, if I'm not mistaken, and yes, it does. 5 fouls now in the quarter for Dutch Fork. Means both teams are in the bonus moving forward with 41 seconds to go. Connor with 2 big free throws here, looking to try to ice this game away. Nails the first.
Guess they're counting on us missing free throws.
Unfortunately, the game you play when you start fouling intentionally. Connor knocks him down.
4 for 4.
That's what you preach. Hit free throws in crunch time. Dutch Fork.
Right, no stupid fouls.
Just let him shoot. Don't play defense, but don't go get an easy shot, but don't foul. And
No
it's right
way.
there, and the and one will go to Taylor. Right on cue. Foul's going to be on Corbin Wiley. It'll be his second of the game. Taylor at the line, looking to hit one. He does. Dutch Fork trailing by 5, 47-52, gets it into Wills quick. He's now trapped in the corner.
Timeout.
Nowhere to go, and a travel call. That's the last thing you could do in that situation. Coach Scott was wanting a timeout. He still has 2 left. As he was complaining to the ref, they didn't hear him, I guess.
God.
Now Dutch Fork with a big possession here.
3-point play and then a turnover.
We'll see what happens. Taylor, long left wing 3. Rams in and out. Good rebound from Murdaugh, though. Tips it over the back, though. They'll give Connor Wiley the box out. And that's a massive foul. They can't believe it.
Yeah.
That will go and put, I think, Connor at the line.
Dutch Fork fans not happy about that one.
No.
We got to knock these down.
And Rob Johnson at the line, the leading scorer for AC Flora, knocks down the first one. Falcons doing a great job of getting some big threes to fall here. Rob puts it up and knocks it down. Falcons.
6 for 6.
They've hit the free throws in time. 7-point lead here, 54-47. Long 3 from Murdaugh, doesn't hit. Rob can't corral the rebound, but with 10 seconds left, seems like the Falcons are going to come away with a victory after Dutch Fork made it close in the end. AC Flora hits the free throws.
Yep, very fortunate.
Yep, and they're all almost thrown away. Taylor's going to have it. Drive to the paint, kick out to the corner. They'll take a 3 that's not even close, and that will do it.
Yeah, they missed a bunch of threes down the stretch, too.
They did.
We'll take it.
Falcons take this one 54-47, and that will do it here in the first game at the Nest. We will not be back here until mid-January. We may try to go to an away game. It doesn't really look like it is. The closest away game we'll have in that next stretch is R&E. We will not be back here until January 14th. We play Dreer. And again, that starts a 7 straight game home stretch against every single region opponent we have.
Well, that just means that we've got a bunch of away games after that, right?
We have away, so we have 4 before. We have Dutch Fork and next Tuesday, I believe, maybe Wednesday. Then South Point, York, Lancaster, R&E all the way. Then all 7 home, and then we play Dreer and Camden to end the year.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No, the away games got split up not terribly badly, but obviously, you know, you like a little more spread out. I feel like than just back to back to back to back to back. I guess it is 6 straight home games.
We can win a few of those away games, most of those away games, hopefully. Come back home and have a good home stretch.
Yeah, that's the plan, of course. This team was really able to catch its stride towards the end of last year, knocking off Ridgeview. And we'll see how well this team can start gelling as they move to 4-3. And it feels like, you know, as that game progressed, they started gelling more and more.
Yeah, they played pretty well today, but they were not hitting the shots like I've seen them hit. They can score a lot more points than that, at least 10 or 15 more.
Yeah, that's what I feel like I learned with this team last year. When they're in a groove, I mean, they just continue to knock down.
Yeah, when Spence gets hot and Rob gets hot and Will and Corbin, I don't know how many threes they hit against Lexington, but it had to have been, you know, 15 or 20. I mean, they were just hitting them.
Yeah, scoring 80 points in a game is not exactly the most common thing in the world, so I would imagine it had to be get some help.
Yeah, I think we probably had, I'm just guessing, probably 45, 50 points in threes. I mean, it was...
Jace, 3-point barrage.
Yeah.
And a win's a win, so no one complaining there.
All right, we want to wrap up this stream. Jeff said he's going to come back, but
Yeah, no, Jeff's coming back. So thank you for joining us, of course. Again, kind of our welcome back to basketball. We will see you all, I guess, maybe earlier. I know Jeff will be here for Creighton, but yeah, we will see everybody on at least January 14th.
all right,
Have a
sounds
good night,
good. It
y'all.
was fun.